Hi YouTube, this is JTrain997, and this time a figure I'm very excited about, the 20th anniversary Optimus Prime. This figure came out going on 5 years ago almost, but I at the time couldn't pick him up. I was recently reminded of him, and I immediately grabbed him off eBay. This is by far the best Optimus Prime I've ever seen. It's the DVD edition. This is the second release of this. The first one had much more chrome. He says 6 movie phrases.
All we need is a little energon and a lot of luck.
The transforming sounds there.
Autobots, transform and roll out. I want you to make a special run to Autobot City. Megatron must be stopped. All we need is a little energon.
Now on the side he comes with the Energon axe, Megatron in pistol form. There it just tells about the DVD and how iconic Optimus Prime is. The Ion Blaster talks about the spring-loaded suspension, the Matrix and how the Matrix can fit into his chest, the base, and his wrist. Both of them have datacom interfaces. Here he is on the back, very nicely posed. Talks about how he can talk, which I've already shown you. There he is in truck form. And his stats, and he got a 10 on everything except speed and fire blast, which he got an 8 on. Yeah, love the Transformers, loving the look of this figure. I can't just leave him in the box. Gotta open this bad boy up. So let's get him out of the pack. Okay, here he is in truck mode. I decided to go ahead and transform him since the robot mode is going to take a lot longer. It's very nice. You can see the detail on the front. The only problem I really had transforming him was his feet. All the way back here, they like to pop off, but nothing broke. There's the Autobots logo. It rolls nice. It's real metal. And just very nice altogether. I was wondering if there was some way you could get the trailer attachment, since there is a little space for it. I think that's what the space is for anyway. Yeah, very nice. Like the truck. Not going to keep him in truck form though. So let's put him in robot mode and see how all the accessories that go with it. Okay, and here he is in robot mode on the base. Very nice. Very big figure. And the Ion Blaster, if it's a little loose in his hand, if you have it posed down, sometimes the wrist will rotate. I wish it could have held that a little bit better, but nothing a little glue won't fix. Okay. One of the things that's great about this, I'm going to take the blaster out of his hand, is the shoulder articulation. You can see the pistons in the shoulder, they actually move with the figure when you're moving it. Get a shot of him from the back, it'll show it a little bit better. Sorry about that. Yeah, that is awesome. The attention to detail on this thing was great. One complaint though that obviously just happened, his foot pops off constantly. Don't know what that's about, but anyway, okay, so his foot's back on, and if you watch the vents, when you put pressure on his feet, the vents go up. Nice little detail. Okay, now to get the Autobot Matrix of Leadership in there. I'm gonna prop the camera up right here so you can see me doing it. Okay, open these up. Get this lifted up. I don't know if it's going to show up very well, but there is a tiny compartment in there for this. Opens. Okay, and you can see it in there. You fold it down, close it up, and he has the Autobot Matrix of Leadership in his chest cavity. Very cool. Okay. There's a tiny button on his shoulder that said they're supposed to make some lights, but Obviously, the batteries in mine are dead, so I'll have to get some more. Okay. Okay, here he is with the Megatron pistol. You'll notice he's holding this a lot better than he holds the ion blaster. And that's because, I'll just open his fingers here. Very snugly. Don't fall. Okay. That's not going to show there. The stock actually slides apart to let him grip it better, which is a very nice feature. You hit that, slides back in. The scope can pop off, so can the suppressor, silencer. Don't know exactly what it was supposed to be, and so can the stock. Which is there. But very nice. Holds it a lot better than the ion blaster, which is kind of a sad thing, but oh well. Okay, here's the first datacom interface. It's really hard to lift this up with just your fingers, so I've got a knife to pry this bad boy open. Okay. I don't know which Decepticon that is, but it's a very nice feature. Wish I didn't have to have a knife to do it. Back on here, to get his fist to slide off, there's another compartment right here. You gotta fold his fingers up, which I'm doing off camera this particular second. Unfortunately, same problem. Gotta use the knife. Flip it open. Slide it back. If it'll. Yeah, the fist isn't. I left his thumb down. Sorry. Okay, so here his fist is. Make sure all the fingers are in and slide it up. A lot of times this one finger gets caught, so you have to kind of hold your finger on it while it goes in, and you slide the compartment back down. And once again, that foot has popped off. I want to point out that while I've done the transformations, this foot has popped off about 17 times so far. And finally, the axe is in. It was ridiculously hard to force this thing in between the fingers getting caught in the slide and this thing's resistance. Once it's in, it fits well enough, pose is nice, that foot better not have come off. Oh look! Ugh. I'm getting really frustrated with this. It's almost done though. Is it standing without the foot? Yeah. Nice. That cheers me up a little. Okay. That's about it, except for the ion blaster. It has really nice posability. Like I said, the little features on this are great. Sorry I got so frustrated during the interview, but if you have one of these, maybe you'll understand. Oh, can't forget that. There's a button on the back of his head. Makes his jaw move. My foot falls off. Gay, I know. Truck form, transformation, the only problem I really had was that the legs like to stick together. And the foot fell off. I thought this would get a 10 out of 10 when I started. My first perfect figure. Oh, let me show you the datacom interface over here while I rant. And like I said, thought it would be a great figure, and it is, definitely. That's obviously Megatron. Little keypads and everything. It's a great figure. If you're a Transformers fan, you definitely need to get this. It's definitely a pain to pose. It takes a lot of time. I don't even know what that was. Anyways, it takes a lot of time to pose, and the Energon Axe accessory could have been better, and I think you should hold the Ion Blaster better. I'm going to go 8.5 out of 10. Maybe a 9. If it wasn't for the foot, it lost major points for that foot popping off. I'm going to glue that on. Other than that, yeah, pick him up. I got him off eBay for about $60. He actually goes for a lot more than that, usually around 90 or 100. But if you're a Transformers fan, you need to get this. 8.5 out of 10. This is JTray997 signing off.